going on, guys? It's Red Bull Tanker, and welcome back to Axis and Allies 1914. Turn 5 for the British Empire. Alright, France. Going back to the French. The French had 30 IPC to spend. They bought 2 infantry, 2 artillery, a tank, and a fighter. And saved 2 IPC. They did do 2 things of combat. One, they liberated Nigeria for the Brits from the Germans. And then, with their forces in Lorraine, they attacked into Alsace. In the end, they cost the Germans 10 infantry and 5 artillery. The French got really lucky rolls in that battle, while the Germans took out 8 of the French infantry. So Germany is not, Germany's definitely not looking too hot at the moment. Probably gonna have to figure out some stuff, or else they're probably gonna get knocked out before even the United States gets involved. All right, then at non-combats, I mean, the French are just continuing to move their forces towards the German border. And then at the end of the turn, they collected 29 plus 2 for 31. All right, the British Empire. All right, so we had 24 to spend this turn because we had to sacrifice 5 IPC because we didn't launch any attacks on the Western Front this turn, or on the last turn. So this turn with the 24, we are buying 2 infantry for India, and then 2 infantry and artillery and a tank for London. We have 3 attacks going this turn. One, we are doing we are taking the forces from Arabia and the forces from India, and we're going to attack the Ottomans here in Mesopotamia. Let's set that one off to the side. For our mandatory offensive this turn, we are going to launch an attack from Picardy and London into Belgium. Try and force the Germans out of there, at least hit them hard there. And then finally, we are going to attempt the liberation of Ireland from those pesky Irish rebels. So we'll go up to Ireland first. So we have 2 infantry at 2, and then an infantry and artillery at 3, with 2 German infantry at 3. So let's see how this goes. We got to get 2 hits for the Brits. 2 for 2. All right, there's 1 hit, and then infantry and artillery for 3. Oh no, they missed. All right, and then the 2 German infantry for 3. Oh, the Germans missed 2. So, though the Irish have been hurt, the Germans will still hold on to Ireland for another turn, or at least will continue to contest Ireland for another turn. All right, and then we'll quickly come down here to the Mesopotamia battle. We have 3 infantry and artillery against 2 infantry. So we're going to have 2 for 2, 2 for 3, and then they'll have 2 for 3. So just like the previous battle. All right, 2 for 2. Oh, there's 1 hit. And then 2 for 3. Oh, and the Brits did it. And then the Ottomans, 2 for 3. Oh, double 6s. The Central Powers are not rolling well again this turn. So that is Mesopotamia for the Brits. I'll take you out. That is now 3 more IPC to their bank. Try not to get into frame. 1, 2, 3. And the Ottomans go down 3. That's not good for the Ottomans. And I have a Snickers. Look at that. Got trash all over the place. And then I'll quickly go grab a British Rondel. All right, then we got a British Rondel down, and we are good there. So now we will jump up to the attack here in Belgium. I'm actually going to try and set this stuff off to the side because there are a couple sequences of events that have to happen. Okay, so first off, so those infantry are at 3. These 3 artillery are at 3. These 2 guys, this artillery, this fighter. Now, before I set anything up further, the 3 German artillery at 3 do get to shoot against... No, I don't think they do get to shoot at them. I think that's only when it's in an... I didn't bring the rule book down again. No, because it's not contested, so it is a full-on attack. So yeah, so the 3 German artillery will get to shoot against these 4 units that are trying to make a landing. So we'll do that first. So the Germans do have 3 artillery at 3. Let's see how many Brits they kill on the way in. Oh, oh, that is just wow. I guess it was time for the Brits to get a little unlucky in this game. So we will take oh boy. I need more meat shields. I guess we're going to have to take 2 artillery and an infantry, so it's only going to bring 1 infantry over to the actual attack. Boy, what luck for the Germans on the Belgian coast right there. What absolute luck. I'm going to move these ships in real quick. So now, coming over to our makeshift battle board here real quick. So these guys are at 3, 4, 3, and all of these guys are at 2. And there's 5 German infantry. Ooh, this is not going to go good. But we've committed to the attack, so we cannot call it off. All right, so we have 2 infantry and a fighter for 2. Nothing. We have an infantry for 3. Uh-oh, and an artillery for 4. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, so then the Germans have 5 infantry for 3. Okay, that's luck. It's only 1 hit. And then 3 artillery for 3. Oh, 2 more hits. So the Germans got 3. God, the Brits got skunked. And the Germans got 3 hits. So I think what we'll do is we'll take the fighter. Whoops. Yeah, we'll take the fighter. 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, we are still contesting Belgium. But we are definitely not in a good position as far as holding, even attempting to hold Belgium at this point. That was... Oof, that was not a good attack. Not a good attack at all. My goodness. All right, non-combats. Non-combats for the Brits. Okay, I don't see anything here in Northern Europe. And then coming down here to the south. Whoops. That's still good. Oh, I suppose I could have taken 1 infantry. No, I can't risk taking the infantry. I have the stack there. This transport is going to go 1. No, that transport's gonna stay in India. I don't think I have any non-combats for the Brits. Okay, so then deploying our 2 infantry in India. Then up here in the British Isles, we are dropping 2 more infantry, an artillery, and a tank. And then at the end of the turn, we collect, whoops. At the end of the turn, we collect 32 plus the 3 that we saved, so we will have 35. 35 for next turn. All right, well, that's going to be it for the British, and we will see you guys next time for the United States. So until then, guys, as always, take care.